Oh, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
This place is rocking, menacing, intimidating, almost primal, beyond description, really. This is just another ordinary day, though, in the life of the Boca nation. So off we go then. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
For me, Peter, Mark Gahey is one of the most technically accomplished centre-backs around.
Turan! Decent enough try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
And it's Gusto. Lopez.
Looking to go deep.
Easy enough for the goalkeeper.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Bellingham.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
That's been cut out, well played.
Aimed beyond the defence. Vermin. Zinchenko. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Tries to play it through. He's found a way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Oh, good ball.
And a chance!
Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Número 7.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Gusto.
Hurtling down that right flank.
Gusto.
Charging forward down that flank. And now the breakaway.
Bellingham. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And the pass is intercepted. Bellingham. Sumare does really well to win the ball there. Driving forward. Sumare.
Boca Juniors clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Achiampong spots it and intercepts.
And there's his chance to lead the counter.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Gabriel Jesus. And it's Gusto.
Gusto is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Zinchenko. Now he's off and running. Good running, strong and purposeful.
Oh, really well played.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Out of play for a throw. Gehi. Just eases him off the ball. Alaba. Delivered with swing. And he's intervened well there. Tries to pass it through. Fermin. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Bellingham. Anguissa. Fermin. And that's going right the way across. He's shifting through the gears here. Bellingham. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Martinez chooses to deal with it himself. And they're not going to make any further progress now. There's the shot! And he's heaved it away. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gusto. Gomez. Plays a sharp little ball here. Nicely aimed pass. Boca Juniors finding their passes. Fermin. Bellingham. And there is the half-time whistle. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I'm a little bit... And the way they've looked in transitions, Peter, they've been a bit exposed. So they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
Manchester United go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead.
Se va a realizar un cambio.
Here we go again.
Manchester United definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Gomez did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Zinchenko defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Chooses to go cross-field. Knocks it into space. He's picked his way through. Lovely feet. And it's Bellingham. Now there's a fine ball. Boca Juniors can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Zinchenko! Lopez! And he's quick to get it clear again. And he's had it nicked away. Vitor Roque. Oh, that's fabulous. And here's Xavi Simons. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
La cantidad de espectadores de este partido
Great
fue
vision.
45.996.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Looking for the run. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Alaba goes on a charge down the left. Played over towards the opposite flank. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they've settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Vermin.
Manchester United are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
Well read, nice interception. Oh, sweet feet. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He is through here. Oh, nice touch. Oh, shooting chance!
Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Oh, what has happened here? Martinez gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
Gusto.
Now Zinchenko. Ball's gone out of...
Cambio en Boca Juniors. Número 22. Número 24. Número 18. Número 35. Número 16. Entra
Gusto.
número 5.
Gonzalez.
Número 11.
Oh, he's got
Número
a
2.
crucial block in
Número
there.
32. Número 7. Cambio.
This looks promising.
Boca Juniors really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
He's got away. Tries a shot. It's loose, and the keeper couldn't hold it. Now, how often do you see that?
Okafor clearly knew where that was falling. He'll be disappointed he didn't put it away.
And that's another good win of the ball.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack. Manchester United couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Not the most accurate pass. And reclaimed it in a trice.
Gusto.
The final 5 minutes. And they've got a throw.
Se está realizando un cambio.
And he can clear it away. Very much into the last knockings. And here's Gonzalez. He's in a good... Can he finish? Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
All hands on deck for this one. Aimed in towards the centre.
He's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
And he's felt... And he shoots! Goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them. And the referee brings it to a close. Manchester United can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display of poise, potency and proficiency. Well, welcome everybody to what is a really important game, which is going to be played here in conditions somewhat suboptimal. The rain is falling heavily, the players are feeling it on their backs, and soon the pitch will be evidently much wetter than is perfect. It's going to be a test for all involved. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. And as you can see, we've already started here. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's picked his way through. Could be danger here. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Goes for a shot! And the ball's come loose here. And he's quick to get it clear again. It's played through for him. And he's there to get it away. Schick! Oh, that's fabulous. Danger averted for now. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Xavi Simons receives it in a good position here. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, Peter, I really like the look of this fella, Xavi Simons. I was going to refer to him as just Xavi, but it just seems a little unfair. He is a proven leader and a communicator since his young days in the game. I just think he's better in a freer role. Just give him that freedom to express himself, and he's a type of player who just likes to play off the cuff, so you're never quite sure what he's going to do. He's unpredictable.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Anthony, he's got away. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And here's Anthony. Picked out brilliantly. Now this could be a chance. No foul, says the referee. And here's Schick. He's going for goal. It's a loose. Has another go. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And he thumps it clear. Not the most accurate pass. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. It's a pretty loose pass. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Anthony puts his foot on the gas. He is through here. That's a good foot in there. Vitor Roque. Now it's Simons. Anthony. Rodri. They get a throw in. Neymar goes on a run down the left wing. Vitor Roque. Oh, played right into his path. Now it's Simons. That's a throw.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's Simons. Simons! clear their lines. And here's Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao goes steaming forward. Real chance! Fran Garcia is there to clear. And here's Xavi Simons. Bellingham. Decent chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Rafael Leao. Anthony.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Rafael Leao. Simons. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So there was the first half.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway.
Manchester United clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Oh, that is a nice touch. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Vitor Roque. That looks a good ball through. And he shoots! Oh, it's a beauty! A finish of true class! And the second half is off to a flyer! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Manchester United are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Manchester United have taken the lead.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
He's shifted it sick! And they win it back again. Xavi Simons.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
The attendance for this match was 71,659.
That's been won straight back. And it's Neymar. Fran Garcia gets into some space.
Sao Paulo really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
It's a good run down the right. Anthony has a look inside the box. Rafael Leao. Nicely weighted ball. Maguire. Driving forward. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Fran Garcia. Fran Garcia could go all the way here. In with the challenge. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Looking for the run. Now it's Neymar. Nicked it back promptly. Takes a shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And that was very necessary. That's a good ball. He's had a shot! It just took too long getting forward.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Number 17, number 5.
So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period, and the score is 1-0.
Number 19, Okafor. Number 16, number 6, number 8,
Fagioli.
Amrabat.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Neymar, good driving run. Deftly away. And it's Neymar.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now. This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And he's in on goal! And he's managed to get free. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul.
Simons just eases him off the ball. Now it's
There will be
Okafor.
1 minute added time.
Okafor running with the ball. Fagioli.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's found a way through. And that is that.
Manchester United have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads.